Hello, this is Michael Kies, and I want to share something really important with you today. You see, I see the future of real estate sales changing, and it's changing fast, and I want you to take some notes on this one today. See, wouldn't it be just great if you could get to the listing first? There are agents who are able to identify generally where their next vendors are coming from, and we all know how much easier it is to get the listing when the future vendor calls you and you only. Now, this is an agent's dream. At the moment, we see agents coming in at the time the vendor decides to sell and hoping to get the listing alongside the other 3 to 5 agents that the vendor calls in. Obviously, this differs from referrals, repeat businesses, databases, and established clients. But I truly believe that the agent that engages the earliest on in the process has the best opportunity to get the listing. Let's think about what this means. Early on in the process, the vendor is looking for information. They fear losing money in the sale of their home, and they sometimes fear us agents due to the tired stereotypes. So where do they turn for the information? Where most people turn for anything today, they go straight to Google. And ask yourself this question: if you could be there when they're trying to find the information that they need, wouldn't that help your cause for being their agent? If you have them on your website as opposed to your competitor's website, when looking for information about selling their home, isn't that an advantage? Of course it is. And if the information is written correctly, the tone's right, and the information is suburb specific, doesn't that establish you as the expert in your area? Could this lead to you becoming a trusted friend and advisor? I think so. There are agents who are capturing so many leads online just from A, being there to engage early on in the process in the quest for information stage. B, developing a relationship throughout this journey, which can be daunting for many vendors. And C, writing the information in such a way that the vendor feels comfortable and compelled to inquire because the agent is established as an authority to trust in their area. Draw them to your blog, your social media, whatever it is for information that they need. And I've done some simple keyword research to find out what's happening, and the following charts demonstrate the huge increases in people who are searching for information before listing their property online. So if we have a look at my house, so the keyword is my house, and I think this is a really telling one because it would be included in such phrases as sell my house, tips for selling my house, how to sell my house, etc., etc. You can see a steady increase in this since 2004, and in fact has peaked in June 2014 about people who are putting the search words sell my house or my house for some reason. How to sell my house fast. In the next chart, which I think is particularly telling, you can see a spike in mid-2009 and it is still holding steady. Obviously, this is a reflection on the down market during that time in 2009, but interestingly, it's still holding steady. People who are Googling the search term are generally going to be looking to sell their house immediately. I mean, these are motivated vendors. These are A-class listings. These are people that if they are genuine about how to sell a house fast, they want to know what their house is going to sell for. They don't want to inflate their price. They are going to be prepared to pay well for people that can get them happily moved in the shortest period of time. So you need to be the one that comes up if they say how to sell my house fast in your area. What would it mean to you to be the first and foremost in this information stage, building rapport and developing trust? Having been in the industry for decades, the premise has always been the same: get there first. Be the first one in on the listing appointment. In the past, this meant developing a wide network of relationships in the community in order to get people to call you when they were ready to sell. And the premise is still the same. But in order to get there first, you need to be there at the quest for information stage. Just as a side note, this is not a replacement for networking or prospecting. It should be used to supplement it. And when this is done correctly, it can supercharge your network tenfold. Thanks for watching today. Next week I'm going to talk to you about how to get there first. That's how to get to the listing appointment first, and how you can do this sort of research for yourself. If you'd like a copy of these charts and explanations as to why they're important, please add your email below and I'll send it through. Now, I want you to be present. I want you to be bold. I want you to be enthusiastic. Until next week, this is Michael Kies saying goodbye.